Kivumbi 2017, and reactions continue to pour in regarding Raila Odinga's statement earlier this evening, converting NASA into a national resistance movement, and also talking about defiance and disobedience. So we would like to leave you now with Elvis Kosgei from the North Rift. He will now seek to get a comment and reaction from the Senate Majority Leader, Kipchumba Murkomen.
Region, its all system go to the repeat of the presidential election, and precisely here in Uasin Gishu County, where we have a total of 871 polling stations, and according to the regional county returning officer Winston Nyonje, is that they have distributed the election materials at various parts of the county. Remember, in Uasin Gishu County, we have a total of 6 constituencies. We have Moiben constituency, Tarbo constituency, Keses constituency, Kapseret constituency, and also, of course, Soi constituency. And as I mentioned earlier, of course, we'll be talking to the Senate Majority Leader, who is also the Elgeyo Marakwet Senator Kipchumba Murkomen, just to put into perspective of the current political storm that we've been witnessing. Thank you very much, Senator, for joining us. And tomorrow is the D-Day that many Kenyans have been waiting, and especially here in North Rift region, majority of residents have vowed to turn out in large numbers and again vote for President Uhuru Kenyatta. As a Senator of Elgeyo Marakwet, maybe what does tomorrow mean to you, Bwana Senator?
I have never felt so strongly patriotic, and I've never felt that there is a time that my vote is so important than this time. This vote is very significant. I actually feel the same way I felt when I was voting for this constitution, and that it's important that our voice is heard tomorrow. It's about exercising our democracy, constitutionalism. It's about protecting the right to vote, and it's about electoral justice. And so for me, tomorrow is a day that Kenyans must defy all forces that run against the democracy, that run against the right to vote. These rights were won by blood of so many Kenyans who died resisting colonial rule. And that finally an African was able to vote after 1963. And since then, the right to vote has, went through many stages. And now we have this opportunity tomorrow to vote. And particularly at a time that part of the population is talking about the desire not to vote, which is part of the constitutional right. So tomorrow, we are going to vote. We are ready to vote. We are happy that we've gone through very, very difficult time. I really don't envy IEBC because they have gone through the most difficult time since March. 40-something cases before August 8th, and more than about 20 cases, in the last 3-4 weeks. And out of all those cases, today, this evening, was the final decision that the elections must go on tomorrow. And I have no doubt that in this region we are ready. People are excited. There's a sense of déjà vu of some sort, and people are very excited to be involved in the vote. And it's like people are writing history.
Okay. Bwana Senator, talking of the current political storm in the country, we saw the NASA coalition today being transformed into a resistance movement. What does this mean to Jubilee? How do you intend to counter this as a Jubilee party? And also, what does the law say about such movements?
I don't think the so-called NASA resistance movement, which is a new political party, I think about the 20th political party that Raila Odinga is founding. I don't think in any way it is to the level of Jubilee needing to resist or the military to resist. I think it's a joke. It's a joke out there. I see Kenyans making a lot of fun in social media. But it's a culmination of what already Odingaism represents in the country, you know, confusion, that kind of violence, politics of division, of tribalism, which is already opposite of what Jubilee is doing, which is uniting the country, bringing people together, and we'll continue that journey after the elections. Uhuru Kenyatta has done tremendously well in the last 5 years. That's why you can see Jubilee Party as representation across the country, greatest legitimacy than any other political party by far at the moment in office. And so we will continue that journey. We respect the desire of our colleagues to form another political party. We wish them well. I hear that they want to have some sort of elections in 90 days. Yes. That's already another joke, because they are unable to have their internal democracy, their internal party elections without employing violence and men in black. But how will they be able to...
Don't you see this will maybe affect the economy? Because the economy has taken a hit. Yet they're saying they're going to boycott goods and services to any businesses that are inclined to a particular political party.
Well, I will be very pleased to see how NASA supporters in Nairobi will avoid goods from Nyandarua, cabbages and sukuma wiki and carrots and potatoes from Nyandarua, Kiambu, or maize from Uasin Gishu, Elgeyo Marakwet, Trans Nzoia, where we will vote in majority. It will be funny how they will do it without dying of hunger, or to find ourselves in a situation where people who are living in rental houses owned by Jubilee supporters in Nairobi will suddenly have houses built by Raila Odinga. I think that's why I'm telling you it's a joke. Nobody should worry about it. Let's do the elections. Let's finish the elections. That joke will fade away. Yeah. Governors will go back to their job. The governor of Kisumu will be anxious to demonstrate his ability to serve the people of Kisumu. And it's just a matter of time before Professor Anyang' Nyong'o will outrightly oppose the position of Raila Odinga.
Okay, Mheshimiwa, I'm told our time is up. Maybe just one word before tomorrow.
Kenyans must know one thing. We will do our thing as politicians. We'll form our parties. We'll do what we want to do. You must know that there is no soul, life of any person worth dying for purpose of politics.
Okay. Thank you very much. Even that was Kipchumba Murkomen, the Senator Elgeyo Marakwet, who's also the Senate Majority Leader. Of course, we're waiting. Where in Uasin Gishu County, as told you, soul system go to the repeat of the presidential election. But it's a small matter of the remaining hours that will determine the political direction of this country.